HarperCollins presents Bullets Over Bombay, Satya and the Hindi film Gangster. Written by Uday Bhatia. Read by Faraz Khan. Dedicated to the film's filmmakers and film viewers of the 90s. Chapter 1. The Moment of Satya. There is really only one possibility: failure. Robert Warshaw, The Gangster as Tragic Hero. In 1964, while promoting his film Bonne Aparte, Jean-Luc Godard repurposed a line from American cinema pioneer D.W. Griffith. What do filmgoers want? A girl and a gun. Like the French director's other famous aphorism, cinema is truth 24 times per second, it was glib. But it stuck. Guns and girls. Danger and beauty. There, apparently, for the gratification of the boys on screen and in the audience. This adage certainly applies to Indian commercial cinema, whose practitioners know the value of a thrill introduced for thrill's sake. Except here it's a girl, and a gun, and a song, and a mother, and a god. Let's look at one Indian film in particular. There's a girl, not the Godard kind, but naive and warm. There's a gun in the hands of a lover. The film is about him, but it all started with a similar girl in a book. And it was named for a girl. To this we add one more thing: Mumbai. A girl, a gun, a boy, and a city. Satya. August 1997. Independent India turns 50. Sachin Tendulkar scores back-to-back test centuries against Sri Lanka. Word is getting around that Kajal is the killer in Gupt. Everyone's talking about the god of small things, which will go on to win Arundhati Roy the Booker Prize. The market is holding itself together even as Asia collapses. 2 months after 59 people die in a fire during a screening of Border in Delhi's Ubhar cinema, moviegoers continue to frequent theatres, and Ram Gopal Varma, with goodwill left over from Rangila, but knowing he's messed up doll, sets out to make a film on the Mumbai underworld. 11 months later, Satya opens to critical acclaim and modest business. Did anyone then guess it would be relevant 2 decades later? All anyone could talk about in 1998 was Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Karan Johar's film, a college romance which catches up with its central characters later in life, unfolds in a fantasy India where students wear designer clothes and are totally insufferable in ways that must have seemed cool to us back then. It canonized the pairing of Kajal and Shah Rukh Khan, launched Rani Mukherjee's career, and became for a spell the third highest grossing Indian film ever. Like everyone else in the country, I watched it in the theatre when it released, and again when it played on TV. I can't sit through 10 minutes of it now, let alone the whole 3 hours. I suspect it's the same with a lot of people my age. Several other big releases of 1998 were romantic dramas too. 3 films that year had Pyar, love, in the title. Pyar to hona hi tha, Pyar kiya to darna kiya, and Jab Pyar Kisi Se Hota Hai. There was also Mani Ratnam's haunting Dil Se, From the Heart, and Feroz Khan's Premagan, Burning Love, one of the daftest Hindi films ever. Bobby Deol had a hit with the action film Soldier, as did Amitabh Bachchan and Govinda with the slapstick Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, and Amir Khan with the on-the-waterfront remake Ghulam. Dil Se is the only one of this lot worth revisiting, though at the time it eluded both critics and viewers. The biggest surprise was a no-budget indie called Hyderabad Blues, made by a former engineer named Nagesh Kukunur for 17 lakh rupees. $1 million is 10 lakhs,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?